If you're a doctor, you're a physician, you have a family practice, you have a med spa clinic, the biggest missed opportunities that you are facing are patient no-shows. New patients, new business, you still got to pay for everything that you have, all the overhead expenses, the staff, the salaries. And if you're not getting new patients or patients are not showing up, you are going to be hurting over 100K, 200K, 300K per month if you're not able to generate new business. Hi, my name is Alex. I'm the founder of Alex V Media. We manage paid traffic campaigns on Facebook to generate new business for doctors, physicians, and clinics. And what I'm about to tell you right now is if you have social media and you're not running paid traffic campaigns as one method to get patients, I'm telling you, you're missing so much opportunity. And I'm going to tell you why. Earlier today, I Googled what is the biggest opportunity that a lot of clinics are having right now if they are not able to get new patients. What happens is in this article on Forbes, missed appointments, missed opportunities, and tackling the patient no-show problem, at the end of the day, as a business owner, office manager, you are figuring out how are we going to pay all the expenses that we have in our clinic. And if you think that only if we stuck to boots on the ground marketing, more business cards, more networking events, although those mean something, you're missing an opportunity to connect what you do to solve problems and have it reach your ideal patient. So I'm going to go through this because this is so important. Even hospitals need to advertise. And in Google, I just Googled this. It's like how much missed opportunity is missed when medical practices are not advertising. Now, this is bringing up hospitals. You may be, and you may be a physician, a med clinic, a med spa, where, hey, we're trying to get people to come to our clinic in person or telemedicine, which is great. But it says this, why do hospitals need to advertise? And the most important part is the last part of this sentence. Why is advertising and marketing important for hospitals? Now let's replace that. Why is advertising and marketing important for doctors, physicians, family practices, and even med spas? Advertising is one of the most effective ways a healthcare provider can build brand awareness, one, attract new patients, but here's the thing, generate trust. That's the last part. If people don't know you, they don't trust you. And going from this article right here, here is a small excerpt. I'm only going to read this bottom part right here. One study found that no-shows cost the US healthcare system more than 150 billion a year. And individual physicians, let's say that's you, an average of 200 per unused time slot. Now, whether or not a patient shows up, healthcare organizations and medical practices still had to pay their staffs, cover expenses like rent and cost of equipment. So, how does that make you feel if somebody cancels their appointment with you today? 2, 3, 4 no-shows. Now, I want to shift to social media just for a second. You may have a social media manager that is doing their daily postings. They're doing all that they can. They're using Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. They're doing email marketing. They're doing everything they can. They may be a marketing director, but they're not seeing any results with social media. What I'm about to share with you is the secret to making social media work. This right here is a campaign that we are working closely with when it comes to selling semaglutide. I'm going to be honest with you, before February, I never worked in a semaglutide niche. I worked in many other niches, And even prior to them, I never worked in them. All I want to know is this. The reason why paid advertising works is the messaging. And I'm going to share with you how this turned out to be a success. Because let's look at the numbers. From April 21st to May 28th, we have 3 campaigns. 1, 2, 3. High performing, high performing. This campaign spent $2,400. $2,400 generated 400 leads. This campaign is a retargeting campaign that targets everybody who has interacted with the content. This one spent $1,000 and generated over 176 leads. The top one is we're just split testing different landing pages, but that's beside the point. This right here was a result of what I have learned, which is called direct response advertising. Now, I'm not going to get into what direct response advertising is. The point is that it triggers an emotional response. That's really what it is. When we know who our ideal avatar is, what are they thinking, what are the problems, and how can we show them that this service, this product solves this problem they have, they will directly respond. They will begin to say, that's me, that's my situation. Now, in contrast to traditional marketing, it just raises brand awareness, but it doesn't give you an ROI. Direct response does. You see this right here. So what do you need to do to get more leads, more patients, more conversions? That's what we call them. Well, first you have to have a clear understanding of your avatar's desire. Because once you understand their fears, their pains, their hopes, their dreams, now you begin to write a message or maybe have a video too, or an image that they could look at, watch, and relate to that. Because at the end of the day, it's all going to be about this image right here. It's going to be about basically of what is their hell and what is their heaven. Because everybody, if you think about it, as a business, you're solving problems, which is the hell. And the heaven is the result that they want, the desired result. So what happens when you truly understand your patients, your clients, your ideal customers? You get increased engagement on your paid ads. You get people raising their hands, commenting, or saying, I want to know more about this. And now your level of trust goes up, because if they read your message, look at your image, go to your landing page, now they feel, you know what, let me move forward. Let me put my information. I need to book an appointment. That's what happens here when you have a message that talks directly to your ideal client, patient, customer. So what do we do to get really good results with this campaign? Really simple. Now, again, we had to understand our ideal audience. What's going on? Why can't they lose weight? What kind of thoughts are in their head? So we can speak those out loud and they can say, man, that is my situation. I'm struggling with this. Well, these are the results. You can see here, one campaign generated 24 likes or 24 reactions, 16 comments, 3 shares. This one generated 25 comments and 25 reactions and 15 comments. What's interesting is that this ad started to take off, and then we started to change headlines. And the result, a 600% increase, a 6x ROI. We're spending $4,000 and we're making $24,000 in sales. Now, if we're able to increase that spend, we will get more, because now Facebook is out of what's called the learning phase. I'm not going to get into that. We could discover that more on a call, but here are the results. We're getting comments. We're getting great engagement. We're getting people clicking on the link to go to a landing page. At the end of the day, it's how can we get them to look at the ad, to read our message, and then go off of Facebook or Meta. That's the sole focus of this. In wound care, this is Wound Care Advocates. We've been working closely with them. They said we need patients so we can provide them to the network of providers that we have. When I started to dig deep into wound care. What are the fears? What are the pains? And then what's the desire? I know the desire is to feel better, but what does that look like? What does that read like? And so I started to do research. Just do the research. Now we started to get, I'm diabetic also. I'm a diabetic. And people started to react. In the month of May, 12 leads came in, all wanting to know, hey, I have a wound that's not been healing the last 30 days. I need help. And then they will provide them to the network of providers. Shoes for neuropathy problems. Again, a Medicare product. We're doing a national campaign. And you can see here, this image has over 208 comments, 324 shares, and over 972 reactions. The result, 4,498 leads, all from Facebook. Skincare product, same thing. I wrote the message according to the problems that people are having with psoriasis and eczema, showing them how the product looks like when I'm unboxing it. And I actually did the video right here in my home. Reactions, thousands, and over 929 comments, all from a single ad on Facebook. So after going through all of this, if you are a doctor, you're a physician, you're a family practice, you're a med spa clinic, and you're looking to hit a next level with your marketing, and I'm going to ask you, even if you have a marketing team and they want to learn this, or they may not have the time to learn this, but you want to learn, hey, how can we partner with you? How can we learn more about this? And how can we scale our messaging to reach more people in our city, in the community? I'm going to tell you this right now is I'm going to be opening 5 spots only for 5 businesses this month. And the reason for 5 is because I get to work closely one-on-one and not be scattered amongst many different other businesses. One-on-one, we will sit down, let's discover if we're a good fit, let's discover what services that you want to promote, where we're going to send that traffic to, and how can we reach the community, how can you reach even your state if you're able to do telemedicine, and you want more leads, you want to grow your practice to the next level. There is a calendar below this video. Find a time and a date that works for you. Let's get on a call. Let's discover how we can grow together. How can we grow your practice so that you can reach more people and help those people who are looking to solve the problems? If that sounds good to you, then I'd be happy to meet with you and discover how can we move forward together. Until then, again, find a time and a day that works best for you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.